Hello and welcome to lesson 2 of week 3. In this lesson, we are going to look at strings and string methods in JavaScript. My name is Mildred. A string is a sequence of characters that we use to represent a text, and this text is quoted in either single or double quotes or with backticks. When quoted with backticks, we call this a template, and we're going to look at how to write that. Let's say I want to have a variable, and let's call this string 1. So I'll say let string 1 be equal to, let's say hello. Let string 2 be equal to world. Let string 3 be equal to, let's concatenate hello and world, but this time we want to illustrate a template literal which uses backtick, and we'll just say hello world, right? So this is how we write a string. With double quotes, with single quotes. All of these ways of writing a string are valid ways of representing a string in JavaScript. The first one uses double quotes, the second one uses single quotes, the last one uses string template literal. There are two ways that we create string literal in JavaScript. The first way is to write it like this, and another way we can do that, which is not recommended, is to use the string object where we say let, for instance, message is equal to new string. This is not a recommended way. There are unexpected behaviors you will get from this, but it exists. Just in case you see it, you know that this is using the string object, which is not recommended. Now we have this string, but assuming we have this with a single quote, and I want to change this to like a sentence. This is Mildred's class. Now we can see that this has resulted in an error already with the apostrophe here, and it is because JavaScript does not know that anything after a close mark. It sees this apostrophe as a matching quote for this. So when you have any special character within your string and it matches the surrounding quote, it is going to result in an error. So you have several fixes to this. Either you put the double quote surrounding, so it solves the problem, or you put an escape character, which is a backslash before the offending character. So before the apostrophe, we put a backslash here, and it stops the error. Or you just use a template literal like this, backticks, that will make this not match the surrounding quotes. Alright, so we have this property we call the length property that we use to check the length. That's the number of characters in the string. Let's say console.log, and we want to log the string 2 to tell us the length of string 2. So we'll say string 2 dot. So it's a length property, length like that. And when we go to our console, we'll see that it tells us that it is 23 characters long. And if we want to count this, we will see it is 23 characters long. There are several methods that we use to manipulate string. The first one we're going to look at is the char@. Char@ written like this. This returns the character at a given index position. So let's say we have hello world there. So we'll say string 3 dot char@, and then we'll specify the index position 1. So if we look at string 3, counting starts at 0. So we'll say 0, 1. So it will give us E when we log this to the console. So let's log this to the console. I'm going to put it in the console.log parentheses here, and let's see what it displays, E. So when you use the char@, it gives you the character at a specified position which you put in the parentheses. You can also have, instead of char@, you have char code@ like this. This will return the Unicode of the character at the given position. So we'll see the Unicode 101 of that character. That's the UTF, Unicode character. Then we have the @, which is a recently added one in modern JavaScript. We have the @ method, and this returns the character at the position. And why this is important is that this one supports negative indexing. So you can see that all three does something similar, but what they return or what they allow is different. Like we have the char@ that returns something at the given position. The char code@ returns the Unicode character of that given position. And then we have the @ that returns at the given position but allows you to use negative indexing. So anytime you use negative and you put -1, it means the last character. So this will give us D as negative -1. Alright, so negative indexing is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. We count the space -6. If we put -6, it's just a blank space. Alright, spaces are counted in the index position. And when we refresh, it's a blank space, and so we can't see anything. All right, we have another one, which is the slice. Now, when you specify the slice method, you want to put the start and the end. The start is going to be the index position where you want to start. Maybe I want to get Mildred, only Mildred, and where I want to end. The end is exclusive, it's not added. So I'll say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to start at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I want to start at 8, I want to end at 14, but I'll put 15 because the last is not inclusive. I use string 3, so I'll change this to string 2, so it prints Mildred out. So I'll see Mildred printed out there. So there are several other methods. This is an introduction to show you how methods are used. We are not even halfway in covering them, but you'll see a lot of them in your lesson resource, and also a link to go to further string referencing and see what exists. You don't need to have them all in your head, you just need to know what exists. We have to uppercase if you want to convert something to uppercase, we have to lowercase. So refer to your lesson resource and also the link in your lesson resource to look at a complete reference of string methods now that you have an idea of how they are used. So this is where we end this lesson. Thank you and see you in the next lesson.